National Wrestling Alliance International Heavyweight Championship.
That's right, we are kicking off this episode of NWA Power with a championship match as Bronson Reed puts his international championship on the line against Julius Creed. Bronson Reed. Reed and Creed threw me off. Reed put the belt up for grabs on social media, and it was actually General Manager Nigel McGuinness that responded. McGuinness replied with, and I quote, a fantastic compliment towards Julius Creed. He said he's got an amazing young talent to send Bronson Reed's way. Bronson Reed has held that championship since he won it at the start of the season. It's now been a month. He's defended it twice. He's got 5 more to go before he gets a shot at Will Ospreay's World Heavyweight Championship.
From Lexington, Ohio, weighing in at 230 pounds, Julius Creed. And his opponent, from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, the National Wrestling Alliance International Heavyweight Champion, Bronson Reed.
One hell of a big fight feel as we step into the ring in this first match post-elimination chamber. We saw Julius Creed compete in the World Heavyweight Championship chamber. Unfortunately, I believe he was the first to be eliminated, and he was taken out by Pete Dunne. But now taking the fight to Bronson Reed, he's not giving up as a single superstar, and it's clear that Nigel McGuinness sees something, just as he does with Carmelo Hayes, Austin Theory, all of these superstars that have clearly got what it takes to compete in the ring, but they're just lacking something. Sidestep, and he's pushed him back, dumps down Julius Creed into the DDT there. Creed goes down with a thunderous impact on the mat. And Bronson Reed is straight back on him, launching him over the top rope. But Creed fighting back now, big Larry right forearm. Oh, and Reed just tried to knock Julius off the top turnbuckle, but missed. Holy shit! Oh my god, and Creed just crashed and burnt as Bronson moved out of the way. And Creed is struggling to get back into the ring, moving quite slowly, but look at him taking the fight straight back to Bronson. Bronson pushing him back, and now trying to take control, but Creed being defiant here tonight. That championship on the line, and you could put an end to Bronson Reed's current run as international champion. The belt so far, oh my days, the belt so far has had very short reigns attached to it. Brutal knee strike from Bronson Reed, and look at Creed, who's just been pissed off there by Bronson. Big Larry clothesline, but Bronson just caught him, launches him into the rebound shoulder block. Creed goes down, doesn't manage to stand his ground, but look at this, the defiant hits and the crowd going wild, but the drop kick, Julius Creed could have just taken more out of himself there. Reed just practically no-sold that drop kick, just shrugged it off, and Creed hit the mat with a thump. Holy shit! Julius Creed just tried to hit a leaping forearm on Reed, who just pushed him away in midair. That was insane. My bets would not be on Julius Creed right now if I was a betting man. And look at Creed now. Creed unloading with the punches and the crowd going mental. And there's the takedown. Creed trying to keep the crowd behind him. I have no idea how he's still going, but the crowd are loving it. Look at this, forearm strike after forearm strike, but now Bronson's blocking it. Those back elbow shots. Oh my god, and the military press position, straight down to the mat. The 6 foot, maybe even more, drop down to the mat, the defiant kick out there. Oh my god! Julius Creed with a haymaker just knocked out Bronson Reed. And now Reed slowly getting to his feet. What kind of approach is Creed having to take here? It's just laying in whatever attacks he can, trying to hopefully knock out Bronson Reed. Look at these forearm strikes. Look at this, Julius Creed going up top turnbuckle. Creed, shooting star off the top. 1, 2, and Bronson with the kick out. Creed unsuccessful there. What a big move. Oh my days, and Reed just completely obliterated Creed like a steamroller. Holy shit. And Creed is struggling. Bronson with the suplex. And where is Bronson going? Bronson's going up top with the tsunami off the top turnbuckle. All that weight down on Julius Creed, but Creed with the kick out. And the crowd shifting entirely. There's not a single person in here right now who isn't on the side of Julius Creed. Oh my days. And look at this, the adrenaline. And Brutus Bronson, oh, with the Samoan drop. Oh my god, the strength. Look at this, straight into the suplex. Oh my god. And I don't know what in the world Creed just shouted at Bronson. Oh, and a big forearm strike. Takes down the big man. And while he's down, Julius is going to go after Bronson. That was incredible. Calling Bronson to his feet now. And a big STO. A huge STO. And look at him pummeling the face of Bronson. Bronson's got nowhere to go, and Creed is up top. 450 splash for the International Championship. 1, 2, and he's done it. Julius Creed just picked up a championship for the first time in Universe mode, and it wasn't a tag belt. It was a singles mid-card championship, the International belt. And not only that, but beating the big tank Bronson Reed. Holy shit.
International Heavyweight Champion, Julius Creed.
Next up on NWA Power, after that opening bout with Julius Creed obtaining the International Championship, we've got Rey Mysterio's music with Los Lothario's Titantron. The Super Junior champion Dominic Mysterio being flanked by Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. It looks like winning that championship has earned Mysterio a bit of respect in the locker room. Los Lotharios, who we saw a couple of weeks ago in that tag team turmoil match. Super Junior champion Dominic Mysterio acting like the Don of the Don of that group there. But here comes Francesco Akira, United Empire member. And he's going to be taking on the Super Junior champion in tonight's bout. The return of Francesco Akira. Of course, I said it would take a little while, but we would see United Empire members start filtering back through. We are just one show away from the United Empire bringing their A-game to try and defend the championships against Gallus in a tag team match. We don't know if Francesco Akira is going to be a part of that tag team match. But the landscape for the tag team division could definitely change if Gallus pick up the win. Later on tonight, we've been told that there will be some information on that championship match, and we're going to find out who will actually be a member of it, whether it is Francesco Akira or not. Of course, we know that Francesco Akira, part of Catch 22, with TJP over in NJPW. Francesco Akira well versed when it comes to tag team action, but a lot of the United Empire members are. And look at Akira turning his attention. And Angel Garza, I think Garza just got a cheap shot in against Francesco Akira, but the referee didn't see it, so didn't disqualify him. It is surprising seeing a member of the United Empire sort of play underdog in this scenario, but if anybody was going to do it, it was probably going to be Francesco Akira. Tornado DDT dumps down Dirty Dom, and Dom catches Akira. Akira fighting back. Look at these back elbow shots right into the midsection. Oh my days! And a quick elbow strike there, right to the side of the temple of Akira. Of course, the Empire didn't know that Los Lotharios were going to be out here. Even if they did, though, they're quite low in numbers currently, with Mark Davis injured. And, of course, no Jeff Cobb due to contracts and such. We know that Jeff Cobb has not re-signed a contract. No sign of Aaron Henare. We don't know if he's re-signed a contract. And nothing on Callum Newman. Look at Akira off the top with that diving moonsault on the champion, and the champion solid kick out there at 2. Standing corkscrew senton from Akira. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Sliced bread from Akira, who could be looking to put away Dirty Dom Mysterio, who just dodged out of the way. Could have been playing possum. Hit him with that basement drop kick. And here comes Dirty Dom, setting up Francesco Akira, 2 amigos. And there's the third, Angel Garza at ringside there, removing the turnbuckle pad. Akira getting the shoulder off of the mat. Oh my god, and moving out of the way of Dirty Dom. Oh, changed his mind about the springboard and hit the roundhouse. Good grief. And Akira has noticed the turnbuckle pad and looks to be trying to take advantage of it, but Dirty Dom not going to let him. Oh, and look at this. Angel Garza. Garza's just been ejected for pulling Akira blatantly out of the ring. No disqualification there. Miscommunication, and Dirty Dom just almost landed on Humberto Carrillo. Dirty Dom. Oh my god, oh my god. Akira caught him into that alley-oop, maybe? I don't quite know what it was, but Dominic didn't get too much impact off of it. Oh my god, Francesco. And referee's distracted once more. Oh, and a dirty rake to the eyes. Oh, followed by the super kick, and Dirty Dom just took down Akira. The referee didn't see the eye rake. And Dominic Mysterio has used it to capitalize on Francesco. Michinoku driver. Francesco goes down. Oh, and again, look at this. Now a forearm rake. This time in blatant view. A little bit less of a penalty there for a forearm rake. But here comes Dirty Dom Mysterio. Went for the frog splash and Akira moved. Akira to the outside. Oh my god, and he just got caught. Throwing Dirty Dom back. Went for a frog splash of his own. Oh my god. And there's a springboard moonsault off of the middle rope. Dirty Dom caught him. And that's enough. Holy shit. Francesco laid himself out there, going for that frog splash. Mysterio capitalized with the moonsault and Los Lotharios, making their presence established. Next up, and we've got some women's division action. With the newly crowned NWA World Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. Your first ever 3-time NWA Women's Champion. Restoring order and brutality and judgment to the NWA Women's Division. She's claimed that it was a long time coming that somebody who took the division seriously, took that championship seriously, returned to the top point in that division. She claims that she has always been the best. She will always be the best. And it's going to be very interesting to see whether or not Toni Storm uses her rematch against the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, or whether somebody else steps up to the plate. Here tonight for the first time one-on-one, Rhea Ripley is going to be taking on Xia Li. Xia Li bringing pure brutal combat, but can she match the brutality of Rhea Ripley?
And from Chongqing, China, Xia Li.
The crowd there quite impressed with Xia Li's entrance. Quite the spectacle for those that haven't seen it before. Right off the bat though, Ripley managing to overpower Xia Li. Rhea Ripley early on in this match, hitting her with the Riptide. Xia Li goes down. 2. And that is it. That's got to be one of the quickest women's matches we've ever had in in universe mode. Holy shit, we've only got one rematch highlight. Ripley with pure dominance there, sending a message to the women's division of the NWA. Rhea Ripley, yes boy. Pretty deadly. Who were unfortunate to lose against Gallus. They didn't get the #1 contender spot. However, they're not gone. They're not forgotten. They're going to be taking part. They're going to be fighting. I don't know what word I was looking for. They are going to be competing against a new debuting tag team, never before seen in universe mode. Former World Tag Team Champions Pretty Deadly will be taking on the newer rivals of Briggs and Jensen, accompanied there by Fallon Henley. Very old school style to this tag team. They look like they're straight from the territories perfect fit for the NWA, but how will they fare against the other tag teams in the NWA tag division? Here we go, Brooks Jensen and Joshua Briggs. As I said, with Fallon Henley at ringside, and right off the bat, Jensen! Good grief, I'm telling you now, Jensen and Briggs, they've got some size to them compared to Pretty Deadly here tonight. Look at this. Good God, that lariat absolutely flattens Kit Wilson. You can't really tell the size of these guys as they're making their way down to the ring, but seeing in comparison to Pretty Deadly, who, you know, Pretty Deadly are not short guys whatsoever. Big haymaker there from Jensen. But good grief. And look at this, Briggs and Jensen. Tag made to Joshua Briggs. Double Irish whip into the double arm drag. Launching Wilson over both of their heads. This is already so goddamn impressive from Brooks and Jensen. Big splash there, Joshua Briggs. Brooks and Jensen. I said Brooks and Jensen. Good grief. From Jensen and Briggs, rather. Briggs has got some size to him. Good God, that is no small man whatsoever. And look at these huge clubbing blows. He's not giving Kit Wilson an opportunity to breathe here. Look at this. Trying to make the tag. And Briggs is going to interrupt. Oh, good grief. There's a shoulder tackle there. And he was definitely making sure that Wilson didn't flank him. Look at this. Double underhook. Into the backbreaker. And there goes Elton Prince right off of ringside. I'm sure that Pretty Deadly are going to come up with some sort of excuse about not being 100% if they do end up losing this match here tonight. So far, it's been absolute domination from, I almost said Brooks and Jensen again, from Briggs and Brooks. Briggs and Brooks! They need a name! They need a better name. Wilson dodges out of the way, but gets caught by that lariat. Briggs is right back on the offense. Good God. Oh my, he's not even giving him an opportunity to breathe here. Every single time Wilson tries to grab Briggs, he's just pushing him away. The sheer size of Joshua Briggs. I'm telling you right now, I already want to see Jensen and Briggs versus FTR. If we ever get FTR back in the NWA, that's the match. That's what I want to see. Jensen and Briggs and the Creeds. Give me it, please. And look at Wilson. Wilson's slowly managed to turn the tables by luring Briggs to the outside. And now he's targeting the leg of Joshua Briggs. And we're at a count of 7. Could be looking at a count-out win here. And look at Kit Wilson showing off. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, and he's tripped up Wilson. Look at this. Lifting him up and dumping him down. Holy shit. And Briggs, way. Oh my God, a little bit of a miscommunication. And Wilson was going to take advantage, but there's the kick out from Briggs. Disposing of Jensen, who tries to get involved. Oh my days. There's no clear-cut way of telling right now where the sort of morality lies with Jensen and Briggs. They just seem desperate to get the win here against former tag team champions. They've really put on a fantastic performance, and for the first time in this match, Elton Prince enters the ring. Oh, good grief! And he might be regretting it. He just almost got launched straight back out. There's a spine buster from Joshua Briggs. Now calling Prince to his feet. There's a clothesline from hell. Holy shit. And Briggs calling over to Kit Wilson, daring him. Oh, there's a shoulder tackle. And there's one back. And Prince hasn't moved since getting hit with that clothesline all the way from hell. There's the kick out. He looked like he was out cold. If Briggs had gone for the pin immediately, that could have been it. And referee distracted. Oh my god, and Kit Wilson tagged in. Oh my god, and he's tripped over. And Briggs has taken advantage of it with a big boot. Referee's back into the action, and there's a quick kick out there from Kit Wilson. Oh, and there's a jawbreaker reversal from Kit Wilson. That's not Kit Wilson, that's Elton Prince. Drop down, leapfrog. Oh, and he dodges the big boot. Schoolboy roll up. 1, 2, and Brooks and Jensen. Jensen and Briggs pick up the win against Pretty Deadly. What a debut for Jensen and Briggs. Holy shit. A very solid and successful debut for Jensen and Briggs. They definitely have made a statement for their tag division. Next up, and we have a massive signee. Not this man. We've got a massive signee joining the NWA roster, and he's made one hell of an impact because he's gone straight to Nigel McGuinness and requested to face Cody Rhodes, the current NWA National Champion. Cody Rhodes won that championship at Elimination Chamber, and in the process, he's upset World Champion Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay has not been happy with the reception and positive feedback Cody Rhodes has received. He said that he's carried this company, this brand on his back for the last year, and everyone is giving Cody Rhodes his flowers for winning at the Elimination Chamber and forgetting that Will Ospreay also won a chamber. But we'll catch up with Will Ospreay's opinions on Cody Rhodes further down the line, and I changed his entrance and it's not saved and it's got this naff one on. We're just going to quickly skip it. I changed the motion, I swear. Anyway, Darby Allin making his Universe Mode debut. We have never seen Darby Allin in a Universe Mode ring. Good grief. And he has requested to face Cody Rhodes. This is a little bit of a sort of inside reference between these two men because, of course, they faced each other back in AEW. I believe it was the first AEW pay-per-view. Oh my days. And Darby Allin faced Cody Rhodes. Cody ended that match with the win, but also that infamous chair shot from Shawn Spears. So Darby Allin, you know, clearly got on the good side of Nigel McGuinness and said, look, I debuted in AEW on pay-per-view against Cody Rhodes. Let me debut here tonight in NWA against Cody Rhodes. And so far, I mean, Cody's now getting back into this, but so far Darby was taking the fight to the national champion. I am absolutely fuming about the entrance because that entrance motion for him is awful, and I had changed it. And look at this, look at this, look at this. Big bionic elbow, and Darby's been busted open. The elbow strikes to the side of the forehead from Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare stomping a mud hole in Darby Allin, getting all fired up. What is Cody looking for? He's got a huge size advantage over Darby Allin, but Darby Allin does not care. He's an adrenaline junkie. He's a death chaser. He will throw his body into the middle of a train track if it means getting the win. Oh, good grief. Right into the bulldog there, and Darby goes down. it's going to be interesting to see the resiliency of Darby Allin. With this kind of attitude that he has, he's very much a throwback to the ECW style days of more extreme wrestling, and he's only going to stop if he physically cannot move. Look at this, look at this, look at this! The upside down driver dumps down Darby Allin! And Cody lifting Allin to his feet with another bionic elbow. Oh, Cody rolls Darby through. Oh, gets caught by the kick though. Oh, Cody stopping Darby. Look at this combination of jabs, and Darby with a hip toss just dumped Cody Rhodes right on his backside. Holy shit. Darby trying to recuperate. He's got his face is absolutely smothered in blood there. Along with the face paint as well, smudging. God knows what is in his eyes right now. Quick kick out from Cody. Not ready to give up. Look at this. Big roundhouse kick. And Cody's forced to roll to the outside. And this is exactly the comfort zone of Darby Allin. But Cody's moved out of the way. Darby crashed and burnt on the outside. Cody looking to take advantage of it. Look at this, look at this. Looked like he might have been looking for the crossroads, but there's the inverted DDT. Dumps down Darby Allin. Cody in the corner, catches Darby Allin. Darby caught his ankles on the bottom turnbuckle there. Struggled with the recovery. There's the pedigree. Cody Rhodes with the pedigree on Darby. And Darby slowly back to his feet from that. And Cody's had to slow things down. He's had to slow down this match. I think he wasn't expecting the resiliency that Darby Allin has brought to this match. You can see the frustration on Cody's face, and here comes Darby slowly fighting back. The true underdog dodging out of the way into the bulldog from Cody Rhodes. Holy shit. And Cody right off of the bulldog into the crossroads. Plants Darby Allin, and he's not finished. The crowd chanting one more time, and he hits a third crossroads on Darby Allin. And that is it. Look at the blood on the face of the American Nightmare. Just put down the Death Chaser, Darby Allin. And look at this, a fantastic show of showmanship from Cody Rhodes. And tonight's main event. It has been confirmed by Nigel McGuinness. The man that will be teaming with Kyle Fletcher will be none other than current NWA World Heavyweight Champion, the Assassin, Will Ospreay. Ospreay and Fletcher make up the Swords of the Empire. And Will Ospreay not currently a world champion. Not currently a world champion. Not currently a world tag team champion. However, if they manage to successfully defend, he will become a tag team champion. And the Assassin, the Kingpin, Will Ospreay, tonight in one-on-one action with Fletcher on the ringside. At ringside, he's going to be taking on Joe Coffey. This is going to be one hell of a hard-hitting bout between these two teams. And let's not miss out the fact that Will Ospreay could become the first ever NWA Grand Slam champion. If Gallus managed to win the tag team championships from the Swords of the Empire on this upcoming episode of NWA Saturday Night Stampede, they are going to have one hell of a claim over Will Ospreay. I mean, we could see Joe Coffey versus Will Ospreay on a pay-per-view main event. And if Will Ospreay manages to win against Gallus, he's going to become a Grand Slam champion. He's held the National Championship. He's held the World Championship. And then he's going to be a Tag Team Champion. He'll be the first man in Universe Mode to actually manage to pull that off. Good grief, and look at the strength there of Joe Coffey. As we mentioned earlier, Will Ospreay not very happy with the reception that he's received in comparison to Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. People acting like Cody Rhodes is the top champion, when Will Ospreay also survived an Elimination Chamber bout and has carried the championship for the past year. Ospreay has said that he will get his flowers, whether he gets past them willingly or has to rip them from the hands of Cody Rhodes fanboys. But there's definitely some tension brewing there between those two superstars. Springboard from Ospreay hits Coffey with the back elbow. Oh, and there's a nice soul kick to the midsection. Oh, and Ospreay just took out Mark Coffey. I don't think anybody was expecting that there from Ospreay. Look at Ospreay. What is he doing? Holy shit. He just hit a Dominator on Mark Coffey. Oh, and look at this. Look at this lockup from Joe Coffey and Ospreay. Oh, and an overhead belly to belly. Oh, dumps Ospreay on his head. Holy shit, and Coffey has just busted open World Champion Ospreay. Again, imagine. Nope, imagine my controller had batteries in that worked. I can't remember what I was saying, so it doesn't matter. Joe Coffey with the big run-up. Straight into the big boot, though, from Will Ospreay, who manages to keep away Coffey. And look at this, pandering to the camera yet again. Ospreay insists he deserves the attention. Everything that he has gone through over the past year. The people that he has defeated. Chris Jericho. He took out Chris Jericho back at All Out War. He's defeated all 3 members of British Strong Style. The foundations and the pillars of Universe Mode. Look at this. Handspring into the back elbow. But Coffey sidestepped, moved out of the way. Straight into the discus lariat. Flattens Ospreay, but look, Mark Coffey had removed the turnbuckle pad. And the referee didn't even start the count. Will Ospreay with the kick out there, thanks to that turnbuckle. And Fletcher distracting Joe Coffey here tonight. And Ospreay with the roll up. He was moving slowly though, thanks to that discus clothesline, and there's the kick out from Coffey. Kick to the midsection. Here comes Ospreay with Coffey airborne into the Stormbreaker. Holy shit. Oh, and Mark is yelling something to Ospreay. Just said something that he shouldn't have. Hidden blade to the side of the head of Mark Coffey. And with Joe Coffey down on his knees, look, there's the reversal. Ospreay should have kept his focus on Joe Coffey. Oh, swatting him away. There's the takedown. Oh, stomping on the arm. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Went for the elbow strike, and an elbow strike right down on the arm of Joe Coffey on the shoulder there, that left shoulder. But how much damage did it do to Ospreay? It was an awkward landing. High risk that he didn't need to go for. Superman forearm in the corner. And Ospreay's on a roll. For this, both members of Gallus on the outside of the ring. Joe Coffey putting on a performance of his career here tonight to try and keep up with the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Will Ospreay. And here we go. Both men, oh my god, both men missed each other. Ospreay was back to his feet first. Went for the clothesline, dodged out of the way. Takedown again, the arm wringer takedown. And Ospreay targeting the arm. Oh, and it didn't matter. There's the send-off, middle of the ring. Send-off from Coffee. And there's the kick out. Referee again was slow for the count. And it gave Ospreay enough time. She had to get into a good enough position. Good grief. Ospreay just got absolutely flattened by the clothesline. Discus lariat. Joe Coffey has just pinned Will Ospreay.
Here is your winner, Joe
Gallus have just... I'm absolutely speechless. Holy shit.